Alright, g'day guys, welcome to a review. It's also going to be a start of a build video too that I'm going to be doing. But what we got here, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so it's kind of pretty gay. We got a Aoshima 1992 Toyota Hilux pickup truck. It's a dual cab version, what they call a lift up, double cab, dual cab. It's not a bad kit, this one, but I'll get on it pretty shortly. The colours, we got the colour call out on the side here. I believe it's Mr. Hobby, I think. Yeah, it looks like Mr. Hobby colour on the side. I don't use it, so I'm not too sure. That's it there, if you want to look at it. Yeah, just excuse me. Just a bit on the side about the Hilux itself, a bit in there in Japanese, and that's pretty much it. And just a few safety warnings on the side of the box. What's it say? If I can find an English one. Okay, so it's basically say collector's model, not a toy, and suitable for children under 14. Attention may maybe contain small parts. So, by the sounds of things, somebody really could speak English wrote this thing, so. But never mind. It's not. We'll get into the box. What we got here? Got a few parts here. I've already opened it long time ago, so I've had this kit now for stash for a while, but thought I'd start building it, and we'll do a review on it. I'll start off with the cab first, I reckon. So the cab itself, it's a curbside kit. So basically, there's going to be no real engine detail from the top view, so you can't open the bonnet or the hood. Depends on where you're from. But there is a lot of underneath detail. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, when you flip it over, you can see the base of the engine, base of the gearbox, and so on. But as for opening the hood up, no, you can't. There's none of that. So, yeah, the mold seems really nice itself. There's no real flash. Ejector pin marks are all on the inside, by the looks of things. And the recess panel line details. Aren't that deep in some spots, like it could be deeper. So what you want to watch out for is when you're painting this thing is basically keep your paint really thin, because otherwise your recess panel lines on this thing are going to disappear. If you want to rescrub them, make them slightly deeper. Obviously, yeah, you can do that too. So that's the cab. There you go, it just went flying on the floor. Take the knife out. So I've got a few sprues in this bag. Got 4 sprues. And so we got the tray assembly as well. You got the rear sides of the tray. I don't know what you guys call it in the States or the UK, but yeah, it's just excuse me again. I think after a while I'm just going to stop saying excuse me, because I've been coughing all day long. So really nice detail work here too, like, except there's a few scratches on here, so you can see it. Being in the bag, you can't. If I get the light on it, I'll just spin it around it. Don't know if you can see that, but there's just scratches basically where the sprues are rubbing together, but that's fine. That'll polish out. So that's the sprue. This one here, like these parts, these are the roll bars, sports bars. In the kit, and the actual instructions themselves, it's not, I guess it's not part of the build, like they don't have, you know, to say to install these, but these are all the extras you get, so you do get a lot of extras with the kit. I'll go back. You also get spotlights or floodlights. You've also got the flare kits for the wheels, like the wheel guards. What that is, I have no idea. What this thing here. A bit. Yeah, so spotlights, like these spotlights themselves, your spotlight covers, so they'll be going on. And I'm actually doing this build for a friend of mine too. I have asked permission by her the other day if I can use her vehicle. So this goes out to you, Sarah, if you're watching. You will be watching, so we'll be sending you a copy of this. She's really nice enough to say yes, because her Hilux is one of a kind. She's only a young girl, and I mean her car's got heaps of character. So I think, I guess, as the build videos start to come along, you'll start to see photos of her Hilux. Let's put it this way: there's a lot of pink in it. Girls and their pink cars. Excuse me. You got the bottom here. You got all your chassis rails. There's your gearbox, transmission there. You got your diffs. What are they? These look like your side steps, and they're really nicely detailed too. So, I mean, to get reference photos, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. I think there's that many four-wheel drives on the roads, even around here. Just ask some old mate to say, look, can I take some photos of under your car or whatever. He might think you're weird and say, oh, but I'm a model builder and, you know, I want some pictures. Even your dad or yourself might have a Toyota Hilux, and yeah, just go and rip some photos. If you go camping, especially on the beaches and that, or not necessarily beaches, if you go camping and someone's got a pickup truck, yeah, just go take some photos of the weathering of underneath. I mean, because you have a field day with whether you want this thing really mudded up or just dusty, or if you want a showroom finish, you know, the options there, and obviously the choice is yours. You got your sway bars here. You've got little suspension, got your shockies, shock absorbers, and I mean, that's really nice detail. It's so far I'm pretty impressed with it. I've never bought a Aoshima kit before, and I might have to. I mean, you can see all the mold release in here on the bottom. I mean, it's a pretty tricky part too, so you can see it all in there, the shine. You got mud flaps. You got the center console where your gear stick goes. What's this? That looks like part of the steering assembly, maybe. Okay, you got your disc brakes. You got your drive shafts. I'd say that's for your steering wheel, like your steering column. The indicator switches and all that there. Okay, so you got, oh, excuse me, got your front grille here. You've also got your rear, your bumper on the front. Now, being chrome parts, I'm not a big fan of it, honestly. I prefer to actually strip them all down and repaint them in a more realistic finish. You know, I mean, it's great if you you know, you don't have time, you're a beginner and you just want to slap it together and, you know, and have a Hilux sitting down on your table. That's all good and well, but some of the advanced blokes out there that, or even if you're a newbie, I probably will end up stripping these, and I'll show you how in the build videos. and I've got to get this review video out first before I even start building it. So, but you will see that, and this will probably be one of the first things I do, is stripping it down. But I won't get into it now. I'll just let you know. So there's your mirrors. I mean, and that's what I mean, like chrome windows. Seriously. And we got this the main dash. So lucky for me, it's a right-hand drive. For you guys in the States, in America, you'd be like, oh no, but it's not left-hand drive. Very rare do I get vehicles that are right-hand drive as well, so it's a bonus for me. It's also a bonus for Sarah, because Aussie cars are right-hand drive. You got your door trims inside. So you got speakers here, which is pretty cool, which is a pretty cool touch. Your front, obviously that's your front door. Hang on. Yeah, that'd be your front door. No, front door, maybe your front door, back door. Got your seats, and then obviously that's your backing plate for your seat. Back seat, and these are, I have no idea. I say whatever those little things are, but you see once again, and I've heard a lot of guys say that these kits are quite nice, and I know why now. Nice thick plastic, so you can't. It's really going to be pretty hard to break stuff off and stuff go pinging, so it'd be good. And a couple more chrome parts. There you got. So you got your rims here. And then where they've actually got the sprue gates or the injection gates going in there, it's actually in a really good spot because they're in the middle. A lot of kits that I've built, or even trucks, that means when I say kits, they put the sprue gate smack bang right in the middle here, and then trying to sand that out is just an absolute nuisance. But they've put it on the edge here, so if you can see that they've actually put it on the edge here, it's not a bad way to do it. Because by the time you whack your tyres on, you're not going to see it. So, well thought of there. So, here it's, what's this one? Independent front suspension. So you see both your arms here come off. So that's some kind of bash plate. And the four-wheel drive I've got very similar setup to this, but it's not a Hilux. So, what do you got here? 4 diffs. And this is another reason why I was talking. I'm going to strip the chrome work off, because being a 1992 vehicle, and what are we now? 2014. Unless you've restored this vehicle, and the subject that you're building, you're building a restored vehicle or brand new out of the shop, off the showroom floor, and you're trying to replicate the Hilux as it was in 1992, but they never come out factory stock like this, so this would be an aftermarket thing. So yeah, it's for that very reason. That's why I was explaining before why I don't like the chrome on there. I mean, have you ever seen an exhaust that shiny before? Like, they're not even that shiny brand new when you get them fitted. So chrome windscreen wiper arms, it's just a bit, and then trying to paint that, the paint's just going to peel off. So so yeah, it's getting removed, and it's almost the same. No, it's not. So we got more diffs, and you've got, these must be like your upgraded parts. You've got your leaf springs on the back. Okay, that's different. That is very different. So you must get an option where it's 5 and 11. I'm not too sure about the Hilux, so whether that's an option that they give you to have one with a bash plate on or one without. I'm not too sure. Okay, so there's all them plastic caps that have come off. that goes there, but that fell off. Alright, so that's pretty much that. Clear parts. Oops. Okay, clear parts. I'm going to say straight up, it's not the clearest of parts. Like, it's still looks pretty cloudy. So you're going to need to polish it up with some kind of polishing compound, or if you got buffing sanding sticks. Because I don't know if you actually can pick it up through the camera, but it's yeah, it's not the best. But in saying that, there's nothing really else to complain about. There's no weird spidering inside the glass. There's no flash. That's the only thing I can rant about. It's just that it's not that clear. It's it's okay, like, seriously, but you can get away with just putting it on without polishing and stuff. But like, just some of the parts here, it seems to look scratched, but it's not. So yeah, basically just get a little polish out and it should be right. Last couple of things. Got the tyres. Now these are awesome. Yeah, I thought these were pretty cool. I looked at them, never opened them before, so first time opening these little bad boys. What we got here? We got Super Swampers. I can't remember who makes them, but I've seen them on four drives before. It's a mud terrain tyre. You actually see the sidewall grip on there. If I can, so if I can bring that in. It's a really nice looking tyre. Yeah, so it is a rubber tyre. Very clean. There's like the tiniest amount of flash in here, but you're not even going to see that really, like, because by the time you put that on your rim, yeah, and like, I'm not even going to make a big deal out of it. If you want, there is a little mold line here that runs along the side. So all you got to do is you just get one of your sanding sticks here. Just sand it out. So, why is it doing that? Okay. It's going to take a little bit more work, but you can see where I haven't sanded it. Okay. And then I move it around to where I have sanded it. Like, a load has come off. And you're going to want to do this anyway when you do build your mold. Just give your tyres a little sand down, just to give it that sort of worn look. I mean, unless you're having like you're going to do a show car where it gets transported all the time on a trailer, doesn't drive on the road, doesn't drive on the dirt, and it's just basically a show vehicle, and then yeah, you can leave the tyres looking brand new, but just want to give that more realistic look. Just give them a sand down, just a light sand. You don't want to make them go bald or anything. So yeah. Decals. Doesn't say who they're made by. They're probably well, it just does say it's got Aoshima on the back. Japanese writing on the bottom. I think it's Japanese. It looks Japanese. With the name Aoshima, you'd think it would be Japanese. got a little Hilux 4-wheel drive. I'd say they're for number plates. You've got Cow magazine, sponsorship decals. You've got the dash decals. They've also got just a big Toyota thing where that might go on the tray or that might go on the windscreen, and just a few little sponsors here. IPF lighting, logo. You've got 4-wheel drive, little tags there. You've also got Toyota Hilux SSRX, so obviously that's a model they have over in Japan, and a couple of things in Japanese there, but you know, that's it there. So won't hold it too long. Just want to pause it and have a look at it. Better look you can. I'll just get this out. Okay. Whoop. Instructions. So colour callouts are Mr. Colour. Colour there. And just saying how to use how to apply your decals. There's your colour call out there, but obviously being a car, generally colour call outs mean nothing. You can paint them pretty much whatever you want. So paint instructions for your body, and then you're going to start off with assembling the brakes. So they are their part as they were before. Those parts I didn't know what they were. They're for your steering part of your front wheels. Also you got the chassis. How you put the chassis in. It's all there. It's just, it looks pretty messy. Like, it looks really busy, but it's actually quite. It's not. It's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 parts, including the chassis. So it's once that's put together, you got shock absorbers, you got the transfer case going in. Also, you got all your exhausts, oil pan, mufflers. Actually giving you an exhaust tip too. So, but I might even try and build a big exhaust. I'll see how that goes. It's either going to work or it's not. You've got your diff leaf springs going in, your tail shaft. I guess let's just repeat on the other side. And then just your painting of the interior, your door trims. Also painting the interior and assembly. Your dash. You got your main gear stick, and then also you got your 4-wheel drive, high, low, and neutral, or low 4, high 4. And back into 2-wheel drive. Seats. And what do you got here? I say, because here's all your little bits and bobs to put down before you start putting down the cab interior. And then you got your little why is this upside down? Oh, I'll show you upside down. Why, I don't know. So if you look at it that way, they've got it all showing upside down. Right, for you guys, yeah, I'll just show you that it's all upside down. So you got your rear glass going inside your cab. You've also got your rear view mirror going in there. Then once all that's put on, it goes on the chassis. You've also got your assembly for your tray. You got your wheel guards going there as well. You got your tail lights going in. Your number plate, backing plate there, that goes on. We'll load it to there, number 12. We're missing a few here. 15, 16. Sunroof. Side mirrors, windscreen wipers, and then all your indicator lights and your what do you call them? Headlights. More wheel guards or flares going on there. You also got your I guess it's a mirror of some kind, what they call them, just part of seeing. I think it's to cover your front wheels and stuff like that. Your rims, what's they got? So you actually rims here, your tyres going on. And pretty much that is it. Got your parts call out, and also if Japanese use, so all these little things here, and that's it. That is the review, guys. Basically, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.